Good evening. Hello, everybody.
Kill the music, DJ. Kill the music, DJ. How y'all doing, everybody?
Great.
Just one person, just that's it. Just heard just a random woo, nothing else. He too busy having his drinks, man. He had a long work week at the power plant. He just want to get his drink on, his eat on. His wife done dragged him out here. He has no reason to be out here at all, period. He's just here. You know what I mean? And we got the Mexican Andrew Tate right there. The Mexican, I'm the little thing. I know, that's why. That's what looks even crazy. I don't know why for some reason I'm talking like this. This is insanity, man. Y'all could have been anywhere. That's right. Take the order as the comic starts. Had all this time to take orders, you know what I'm saying? They goes like, you know what? Once they get quiet and we need our attention, now I'm gonna take your order. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on. How you know? What a way to introduce. My name is Mo Green, comedian. Clap it up for your first comedian. I think I did it all backwards. Comedian Mo Green, I'm here. Mr. Rivera invited me to be a part of the show. He was like, man, listen, we got this place at this posh restaurant on a river, and there's thousands of people that come. Every single week you gotta be here, dude. It's like awesome. And it's like, he right, you just can't see them all, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these guests are invisible right now, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's an invisible Italian couple right here, it's an invisible black couple. I was gonna move them to the back because they talking too much, but they being quiet right now, you understand? He hated that joke, I'm sorry, I apologize, I didn't know it was gonna be us in here. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just me. It's just me and you. That's whatever race he is. I don't know what it is. He's Lebanese. Oh wow! I don't know. You Mediterranean. Are you Greek?
There you go.
See, that was my third guess.
All right.
And I got it.
Yeah.
Does your last name end with an IS like Papadopoulos or something?
It does.
Perdikakis, you know what I'm saying?
It does.
Now you look like my boy Nico from college. Nico Perdikakis. That's when he was Greek. That's who you. Definitely got the Greek smile. Had such a handsome smile. If I was, yeah, you know. I went, you know, I'm saying if I, you know, my lady's back there. My lady is back there. Man, y'all could have been anywhere, but y'all chose to be with us tonight. I appreciate it. Give it up for yourselves. Clap it up for yourselves. Whoop-de-whoa. Whoop-de-whoa. I gotta be quiet, you know, until they get you. What else am I saying out there? Okay. We're gonna talk orders very silently. You sound like a golf narrator, you know what I mean? And he comes up to the putt, nice and smooth. He makes a hole in one. He's got the hole in, here's the putt. I thought a hole in one was when you get your girl pregnant for the first time you had sex with her. Get it, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm not that dirty. Man, I'm gonna just get right into it. I'm not like too political or anything like that, but it's a story I want to talk to you about. You know the comedian George Lopez? No, George, he's no longer with. No, I'm just joking. He's still alive. George Lopez. You know he's a recipient of a kidney, right? You know he got a kidney transplant from his ex-wife. You know that, like this is like 20 years ago. He got a kidney from her, like a kidney donation, that's one of the most. Why are you laughing at the kidney though? That's messed up. I'm talking about kidney. That's. Let me get to the punchline, God. Like she feel the joke coming. I'm trying to be serious, man. She fucking it off. Because oh my God, she gave him his kidney and he still left her. I'm like, that's fun. Stop! Don't spoil. You're too smart. Don't spoil it. When you watching my YouTube, don't spoil the joke. She spoiled my shit. But no, that's fucked up. That's one of the most loving things you can do is give a part of yourself to somebody, you know, to help them live. You know what I mean? And like he still like cheated on her after she gave her a part of, you know, herself, gave him a part of herself. And you gotta be a pretty despicable person, a pretty terrible person to still get cheated on after you give your kidney. You know, like this woman was terrible. Like, what did she do to push him to the point to want to get away, even though she gave a part of herself to him, man? That's all I'm saying. You know how women could be sometimes, you know, like she do something nice for you and then she want to throw it in your face all the time. You get a little bit frustrated, like, Dad, okay, I know you paid the rent for me, but I was down. You don't got to keep throwing it in my face to get me to do certain things. Like, what did she do to push him to the edge to make him leave, man? She kept throwing the kidney in his face. He's like, baby, could you cook me breakfast? He's like, I'm still sore from the surgery. She's like, if it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be alive because I gave you my kidney. Part of me is inside of you, so it's like we cooking breakfast together. It is what it is. He's like, you know, so he cooks the breakfast or whatever. And they have a wonderful meal. And she's like, baby, could you wash the dishes? He's like, I'm tired from the breakfast and still sore from the surgery. If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be alive because I gave you my kidney. Part of me is inside of you, so it's like we washing dishes together. It is what it is. He's like, so he washes dishes, man. Now he's getting frustrated over this situation because every time she wants him to do something, she keeps throwing that in his face. He's pushed to the brink and God forbid, cheats on her at the house, and she catches him. Red-handed, like kicked in the door and called him. She's like, baby, how could you do this? You're cheating on me. He's like, if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be alive because you gave me your kidney. Part of you is inside of me, so it's like we cheating together. It is what it is. At least that's what I thought was happening, you know. Rather than on Wikipedia, you know, they just write anything in there. Oh my gosh. Starting to do better in life, you know what I mean? Got myself a full-time job, you know, comedy. Been doing comedy 11 years, but you know, it ain't really take off like that. But I got a full-time job, you understand what I'm saying? Lost about 50 pounds, you understand what I'm saying? Got myself some benefits finally, paid days off, life insurance.
Be healthy, man.
Yeah, you gotta be healthy, Mr. Tate. You know what I mean? Nico Tate, gotta be healthy, man. Gotta get yourself some life insurance. I hope everybody got life insurance in here. It's very important. Like we all think we ain't gonna die, but we gonna, you know, we all. I don't like saying die. We all gonna transition and go to another realm at someday. You know what I mean? And we don't know what's gonna happen on the other side. So the least you could do is take care of your loved ones. Make sure the bills is taken care of before you leave. You don't want to leave nobody with that burden, man. And plus, life insurance, like the cool thing about life insurance is if you have an uneventful life, if you've never really done many great things in life, if you're an asshole your whole life, if you got yourself a good policy and you breaking up your family when you pass on, that's the only thing they're gonna remember. They gonna forget the fact that you slept with your best friend's mother. You understand what I'm saying? Because you breaking them off with a nice policy, man. They gonna forget the fact that you stole chicken from the deli. You understand what I'm saying? Because you breaking them off with a nice policy. And I'm happy I finally got myself some life insurance. Because before I got my policy, the only thing I was gonna leave my family was my PlayStation. And I don't got that many games. I got a real limited library. You know what I'm saying? Got the game that come with the system. And it's the PS4. It's not even a new one. It's the PS4. I couldn't even save no money when the PS4 cost like $200, man. That's the, you know, man. I had to step my game up, man. But just trying to do better in life in general. You can't stay stagnated. You always have to elevate no matter what. That's why, for the first time in 10 years, I got myself some new bed covers. I got myself some new sheets. Men don't care about no new sheets, man. The only reason why we care about new sheets is because we were a woman. If this man was not with this beautiful woman, he wouldn't have no new sheets. You wouldn't have no damn new sheets. You wouldn't have no new sheets unless you was with my woman. You understand what I'm saying? You wouldn't have no new sheets. Because we only get new sheets for the buzz, man. If not for this beautiful, I'm assuming Greek woman, Mediterranean woman that you were with, you would And you know, but stuff is expensive. The tariffs is too high. Trump lied. Where the Doge money at, man? You know, tariffs is high. Egg prices is high. I love omelets and I love breakfast more than I love betting. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So you know what I had to do? You know where I got my sheets from? Dollar General. And if you know anything about the Dollar General, man, them sheets got a real low threat count. They're very, very coarse.
2,000?
You know what I'm saying? Nah, more like 2. It's like you laying inside a bowl of shredded wheat. You need a pedicure just to get in your bed comfortably. Because if you hop inside that shredded wheat bed with them corn chips feet, it's a lot of friction, you're liable to cause a fire. I think that's how the Blazers in Los Angeles got started earlier this year. You understand what I'm saying? Some dude had some shredded wheat sheets. He hopped to the bed with them corn chips feet, caused a fire. Now most of Hollywood is in a blaze, man. Most of Hollywood is incinerated. Hollywood is gone, man. See my lady back there, Sean, looking beautiful and cute. Been with my lady for the past 18 months. Appreciate that. This is the most faithful I've ever been in 6 months, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just kidding. She's Latina. She'll stab me. You know what I'm saying? I don't play that. Y'all Latinas right there. You be stabbing when they cheat. You stab when they cheat. You stab when they cheat. You know what I'm saying? Nah. I couldn't do that. Nah, my girl's beautiful, man. She's very supportive. My lady's Puerto Rican. She's petite, and she's a professional lawyer. You know what that means? That's my life insurance policy. That's where the money's coming from. You know what I'm saying? She's the one that's making sure the T's are crossed and the I's are dotted. She's the one, you know, kicked her sons out the will for me. Kicked her sons out the will. You break it off, they kick out the kids. You break them off right, they kick the kids out the will. You know, get the give me the PlayStation 5. I need the new PlayStation. But you know, when you with somebody for a long time, for a while, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, this is probably like the second longest relationship I've ever been in. I was like the 1 week king. You know what I'm saying? After a week, I got to fuck up out of there. You understand what I'm saying? I need something new. But she made me hold on, man. You know. But you start to learn stuff about people when you're with them for more than 6 months. And you start to figure out all the little idiosyncrasies and things that bother you about them. And I was on the verge of breaking up with my woman, man. Because she's not really skilled in the domestic area. She don't put no fabric softener in the laundry, yo. She don't put no fabric softener. Like my clothes be all stiff, you know what I'm saying? I put the clothes on, it's like Turbo from Beach Street, you know what I'm saying? I put the clothes on like a Tin Man, you know what I mean? Like I'm putting the clothes on. She's like, I don't like them flowery fresh. Like, what you want, construction musty? Like, this don't make no sense. Who with the musty clothes? This is ridiculous, man. And this is the thing that's gonna make black folks mad. You're gonna get mad at this. She only used one dryer sheet for 2 loads of clothes. One dryer sheet for 2 loads of clothes. Black people use 7 dryer sheets for 1 pair of drawers, 7 dryer sheets for 1 pair of drawers. And she mixed the colors with the whites. I said, this is not the dream that Dr. King had in mind. When it comes to me mixing my colors and whites, I'm very, very racist. Like David Duke. All my white beaters was pink. So whenever you go through my underwear drawer, I look like the biggest supporter of breast cancer awareness. But I still love her though, man. I love her. I'm not gonna leave her over the laundry. Hey, I appreciate it. See the Greek, man, he know how to the Greeks. Greek yogurt, you know what I'm saying? Probiotics. That's what probiotics. That's what you need. The probiotics make your stomach work. That's what the Greeks do. That's so stupid. Probiotics. And probiotic, you know what I mean? Probiotic. Getting older, man. I'm getting older, man. You know, I'm not really old, but I'm like entry level old. 46. I'll be 47 in a few months, pretty much. I'm 46. That's not because you still feel young, you know what I mean? But you know, you just get reminders, like you just can't eat certain foods, they just won't process. Lights, like sounds seem louder, like I get annoyed by sounds, hearing bothers me. Like, see, at nighttime, it seems like everybody got their high beams on for some strange reason, don't it? It's like, and I'm tight. If I feel like you got your high beams on, I'm flashing you because That's the signal to bring the light. Bring your lights down. Bring your lights down. Bring the lights down. And then the lights get even brighter. So no, they didn't have their high beams on. That was the regular lights. My eyeballs just get weaker. That's what it is, man. I'm starting to get very, very annoyed by the most silly things. Like I'm really starting to hate CVS. I'm getting very annoyed by CVS. That is the worst place in life. Because they always out of stock. You understand what I'm saying? You know, they put everything behind the glass case, especially in the hood. They put toothpaste behind the glass case. They put condoms behind it. You know what I'm saying? They put condoms behind the glass case. I'm thinking to myself, since when did shoplifters become so sexually responsible? This don't make no damn sense, man. If you late for work, or if you gotta take a leak, or if your ladies in labor, never stop at a CVS because you're gonna miss all those things, man. You know what I mean? The self-checkout never work. When you're trying to get something out of the glass case, you gotta push the button, boom. Nobody never shows up to the line. Nobody never shows up to the aisle. Why? Because it's a long line, you understand what I'm saying? And there's always an elderly woman at the front of the line with like a Bible-long list of coupons, holding up life, trying to get a discount on some Friskies, and this chick don't even got no cat. She just want to feed the birds. She like read something on like ChatGPT, like, you know, it's cheaper to feed the birds and pigeons and squirrels with the cat food in the back porch, but you know, like her Friskies was marked too high, so she's trying to get a discount, so she like haggling the poor 16-year-old clerk who has no type of managerial power to lower the price. She's just trying to do this bullshit ass job because her father won't kick her out unless she fucking work at CVS and shit. But the old lady, she just gotta get her way. She don't give a fuck. You gotta give her a discount. She's like, pardon? In aisle 5, it says the Friskies are 4 for $5.99. You're trying to charge me $6.99. I need you to mark that down. And I need to make a Western Union to my grandson, Jimmy. I love my Jimmy. He needs the money. Me and Jimmy used to watch movies with Charlie Chaplin. I told him Charlie Chaplin was my boyfriend in the 30s. He didn't believe me, but I had this Polaroid. The Polaroids are the proof. I used to date Charlie Chaplin. He had such a beautiful mustache. He inspired Adolf Hitler, not the fascism, just the facial hair. That's what you're dealing with when you go to a CVS. You're going to get fired from your job. You're going to die from a bladder infection. Your lady going to have a baby on a front seat, all because you decided to stop at a CVS. Told you I'm entry level old. 46 years old. I just entered the club, you know what I'm saying? I just paid my fare. Once you're 46, that's when you walk into the club to be old, you know what I'm saying? In your 40s, you paid your fare, you know what I'm saying? In your 50s, you in the coat room of the club, you understand? In your 60s, you in the dance floor at the club, you understand what I'm saying? In your 70s, you in the bathroom of the club, you understand what I'm saying? In your 80s, you in the mezzanine of the club, you know what I'm saying? In your 90s and above, you in the upper room of the club, you know what I mean? That means you're dead, that's what I'm saying. Smiles like dead. After a certain age, like, you know, when people just be, like, you saw how they had Jimmy, what is Jimmy Carter, you know, they just, I'm voting Democrat. Like, he was just dead. Like I don't want to live like, it's just kind of like, you know, your face is shriveled like you're like a live mummy, just, give me some pudding and jello. You might as well be like, that's so fucked up. I don't like pull the plug, kill me, you know. Even kind of healthy, just shoot me in the head, like, you know. Was that a light there?
So true.
That's so true. I don't know. You got the light to the side. I don't know what you do. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They have the audience. You have no idea. I'm like breaking the fourth wall right now, talking to the production in the background. Yeah, entry level, but you know, I'm 46 years old, and I'm happy that I made it. I'm happy that I made it, because black people don't live that long. Especially black males. You see, it's only like 3 of us, 2.5 of us here, right? You know what I'm saying? Because between diabetes, police brutality, child support, and the COVID vaccine, we are an endangered species. And as you get older, your priorities change. When I was young, I couldn't wait to get some sex. Now that I'm older, I can't wait to get some sleep, man. I don't need pussy, I need pillows. I need Tempur-Pedic. The sex goals change when you get older. When you're young, it's all about the orgasm. When you're a man over 40, peeing after the orgasm feels better than the orgasm. Because you know what I'm saying? Nowadays, when I have sex with my lady, you know, and I should happen to come, I'm like, ooh, baby, that was good. Make me a peanut butter and jelly sandwich with the crusts cut off. But when I pee after that shit, I'm like, shit. I'm like, baby, could you do that thing that made me pee after I came? It feels so wonderful. I need a cigarette and I don't even smoke. You know what I'm saying? I'm 46, my girlfriend's 46. She can still have babies, you know what I'm saying? But it's not a good idea, you know? Because when you get old eggs or old sperm, you make elderly children. You know what I'm saying? Baby gonna come out sounding like Morgan Freeman. And I was in the womb for a very long time. Then somebody knock, pulled me out with the forceps and introduced me to the cruel, cold world. I don't know why Morgan Freeman sounds like Cleveland. And this is Cleveland Brown. I'm on. Listen, we got a dope show for you tonight, man. You know what I mean? Headliner act for the evening, man. I've known this cat. We actually just got a Facebook update that we've been friends on Facebook for 10 years. But friends even a little longer. I've actually known him before I was a comic. I used to be a poet, and there was this place called The Wrestle downtown Hartford. They used to do their thing like in 2009. That's actually when I really met him. I just had the balls to do the comedy at the time. I was doing the poetry at the time. And when I started comedy, he's been very supportive of my career. And when I do one of my mentors, when I started this shit, overall, really good, dope guy. You're gonna love him. Clap it up. Give me your energy. Give me your energy. Give me your energy for Darren. Rivera.
Green. I don't feel like we need this microphone, but what's going on, everybody? How are we doing? This is nice. We gotta talk about it, right? Because I know you. Like, here's the fucked up shit. Is like I know these four, and I know you four came and were like, I just want to go to a show, but I don't want to be part of the show. And then you got here, you're like, fuck, we're the show. We're the fucking show.
I'm just happy they showed up.
I brought him.
We came at 7:55. We were like,
Yeah. Imagine us. Like here. Is this your first time here? Second time. Oh, nice. Yeah,
there
usually.
were 4 more people than last time.
Yeah, we're fucking, I usually don't sit down on stage, but I feel like this is like, we could have done this in Uber. You know? I've got this new thing, I've been doing comedy for 24 years, and I got tired of like big crowds, you know, and traveling. Like, I don't know if you've ever heard of like pop-up chefs, you know, they have like a pop-up site, and then everyone goes and they rent out a place, and the chefs it up. That's what I'm doing with comedy now.